Flag raised. So walking forward for the final chase of the season here at Perth, and they're off for the Anderson and Brown handicap chase, and Cayman Islands allowed to bowl along into a clear lead. No one else eager to make it, and Aidan Coleman grasping the nettle on John Ferguson's horse. Coming towards the first of 15 with West End in second. Glanadocus, last year's winner, just lands in third with the red and yellow Harry Reid on Gin Cobbler to the inside, running a bit keen, trying to restrain that horse. With Endeavour the Chestnut in midfield and Quito de Trésor dark blue on that one's outside, and Pekenheim is held up noseband in last place under Henry Brook as Cayman Islands leads. There would be 7 lengths first to last as they run on towards number 2, an open ditch, with Cayman Islands leading the way. Getting over that in front, tracked by West End for Kim Bailey and Tom Bellamy. Had a big winner here yesterday with By the Boardwalk. Glanadocus is in third place. Endeavour is next in the field with Gin Cobbler to the inside. Lovely jump by a number of them there. The leader in particular, Cayman Islands, and also right at the back, Pekenheim. And Quito de Trésor is just ahead of that one under Peter Buchanan as they're heading back towards us, running on towards fence number 4. And it is Cayman Islands that has the lead. A horse who's yet to win over fences, but with his ears pricked, is about to measure up the next, with West End in second place. Glanadocus to the outside, Craig Nicol. Just brushed through that a little bit. Endeavour, successful at Cartmel at the end of August, is just going up into third place under Brian Hughes. Glanadocus to the outside, then Gin Cobbler, Quito du Trésor, and then just a small gap of around 3 lengths to the anchored in rear Pekenheim. Towards the next open ditch, which will be their 5th in the contest. And Cayman Islands, oh, and down there Gin Cobbler. Gin Cobbler landing steeply, and it might go down as an unseat, but it was an impossible task for Harry Reid there, as Gin Cobbler crashing out of the race at the ditch. Cayman Islands has been measuring his fences well up until this point, and gets over the next one to in second West End. And then Glanadocus, Quito de Trésor, Endeavour just hunting them up with Pekenheim at the back. 6 are left. And over that, Cayman Islands. A slight mistake in last place from Pekenheim. Cayman Islands is really fencing well to West End in second place. Endeavour on that one's outside with Glanadocus, Quito du Trésor, and finally Pekenheim. For the final time this year at Perth, they take the water jump, and all doing so with aplomb. The loose horse has also just jumped it, and he looks okay as they're about to turn right-handed onto the side once again and run on to their 9th and past where they started. And Cayman Islands has very much been allowed to dominate and leads by 3 or 4 lengths to West End in second. Endeavour, one of a couple of veterans in this race, in third place. Glanadocus, last year's winner, to the outside. No move from Pekenheim or Quito du Trésor as they come over that, and this leader is extending again. Coleman making this a proper test on Cayman Islands. Probably leads by 5 or 6 lengths now to West End in second. Endeavour still in third, Brian Hughes, and then Glanadocus, and then another 2.5 to 3 to Quito de Trésor, another half to Pekenheim as they run on towards the next. Coming into this, it is at Cayman Islands. Again, he didn't touch a twig. Slight mistake from Quito de Trésor at the back with West End in second. Jockey Brian Hughes pulls his whip through on Endeavour. Sharing third with Glanadocus, then Pekenheim and Quito du Trésor as they head over that. That being the 5th last. Cayman Islands in front by maybe 3 or 4 lengths to West End in second. They're just closing up a little bit now with Glanadocus on the outside of Endeavour, and then Pekenheim and Quito de Trésor. They have got 4 left to jump, and the sextet separated by less than 5 lengths now. Maybe Coleman just got a breather into Cayman Islands. We shall see as they run on towards 4 out, a plain fence. And it is Cayman Islands, Glanadocus and West End in close attendance. Pekenheim just short of a bit of room, but right on their heels on the inside, Henry Brook, and then to the outer, Quito du Trésor. So they have got 3 fences left to take in the Anderson and Brown handicap chase. And it's Cayman Islands coming towards the last ditch, trying to kick on again to Glanadocus in second. Cayman Islands leads by a length length and a half to 2 to Glanadocus. Then West End, Quito de Trésor. Pekenheim's looking well beaten. Endeavour ahead of that one. The whip's now pulled through on Cayman Islands with Glanadocus looking a danger. Coming towards the second last. Cayman Islands, Glanadocus. Cayman Islands, Glanadocus. West End, the purple to the inside. Quito de Trésor held in fourth. 3 with a chance. Cayman Islands trying to see off Glanadocus, and West End at the final fence. 3 in a line there. Tremendous finish in prospect. West End getting to the front from Cayman Islands. Then Glanadocus. Cayman Islands now being switched. It is West End and Tom Bellamy for Kim Bailey again. Glanadocus is trying to defend his crown, so to speak, but it is West End 2 in 2 days for Tom Bellamy and Kim Bailey at Perth. West End beating Glanadocus. Cayman Islands third. Quito de Trésor fourth ahead of Pekenheim and Endeavour.
First, number 5, West End. Second, number 2. Third, number 3. And the fourth horse, number 1. The full result of the 6th race, the Anderson and Brown Handicap Chase. First, number 5, West End. Second, number 2, Glanadocus. Third, number 3, Cayman Islands. And the fourth horse, number 1, Quito de Trésor. The distances were 2 1/4 lengths and 5 lengths, 2 1/4 lengths and 5 lengths.
Cayman Islands coming towards the last ditch, trying to kick on again to Glanadocus in second. Cayman Islands leads by a length and a half to 2 to Glanadocus. Then West End, Quito de Trésor. Pekenheim's looking well beaten. Endeavour ahead of that one. The whip's now pulled through on Cayman Islands with Glanadocus looking a danger. Coming towards the second last. Cayman Islands, Glanadocus. Cayman Islands, Glanadocus. West End, the purple to the inside. Quito de Trésor held in fourth. 3 with a chance. Cayman Islands trying to see off Glanadocus and West End at the final fence. 3 in a line there. Tremendous finish in prospect. West End getting to the front from Cayman Islands. Then Glanadocus. Cayman Islands now being switched. It is West End and Tom Bellamy for Kim Bailey again. Glanadocus is trying to defend his crown, so to speak, but it is West End 2 in 2 days for Tom Bellamy and Kim Bailey at Perth. West End beating Glanadocus. Cayman Islands third. Quito de Trésor fourth ahead of Pekenheim last. Cayman Islands, Glanadocus. Cayman Islands, Glanadocus. West End, the purple to the inside. Quito de Trésor held in fourth. 3 with a chance. Cayman Islands trying to see off Glanadocus, and West End at the final fence. 3 in a line there. Tremendous finish in prospect. West End getting to the front from Cayman Islands. Then Glanadocus. Cayman Islands now being switched. It is West End and Tom Bellamy for Kim Bailey again. Glanadocus is trying to defend his crown, so to speak, but it is West End 2 in 2 days for Tom Bellamy and Kim Bailey at Perth. West End beating Glanadocus. Cayman Islands third. Quito de Trésor fourth ahead of Pekenheim and Endeavour.
11 to 4 joint favourite. The